Rise and grind, auntie.
Rise and grind, Auntie Jack. Get it.
Good morning, Auntie Jack. You are
Good
next
morning,
up.
Legacy Dom.
Good morning, Denise.
Next. Get it.
You are up
Rise and
next.
grind, Denise. Blessings.
Good morning,
Rise and
morning,
grind,
everybody.
blessings.
Let's
Queen, you up
go.
next.
Rise and grind,
Apostle,
Alexis.
Apostle Hill, you know you're up
Rise
next.
and grind, Jamilda. Blessings.
Up next.
Rise and grind, Melanie. Blessings. Rise and grind, Gwen.
Melda,
Blessings,
you are
Gwen.
up next.
Thank you,
Rise and
dog.
grind,
Yeah,
Dr.
you're
Hill.
up next.
Blessings. Rise and grind, Risha. Blessings.
You are up next.
Rise and
Queen, you are
grind,
up
Kenny Lowe.
next.
Blessings.
Anthony,
Rise and
you are
grind,
up
Ariel
next.
Barbara.
Morning,
Up
Natalie.
next.
Rise and grind,
Mother,
Blessings.
you are up next.
Good morning, Dr.
Courtney,
Hill. Rise
blessings.
and grind.
You are
Rise and
up
grind,
next.
Peter. Blessings.
Jesus.
Rise and grind, Amber.
Prince, you
Blessings.
are up
Good morning.
Rise and
Good
grind, Jose.
morning,
Blessings.
Derek. Rise and
Rise and
grind.
grind,
up
Cherie.
next.
Blessings, sweetie.
Yay, you are up
Rise and
next.
grind, Rachel. Blessings.
You are
Rise and
next.
grind,
Good
Natalie.
morning,
Good morning,
Blessings.
everybody.
Aaron. You're
Rise
up
and
next.
grind.
Come on,
Rise and
Steve. You are
grind,
up
Courtney.
here. You are
Blessings.
up next.
Rise and grind, Sonia.
Our next
Blessings.
line. Good morning, Tria.
Rise and
You're up
grind,
next.
Adria.
Rachel.
Blessings.
You're up
Sonia, you're
next.
up
Rise
next.
and
You're up
grind,
next too.
Melodia.
Good morning,
Blessings.
Adam. You are next.
Rise and grind,
Good
Adam.
morning, Natalie. You
Blessings.
are up next, girl. Adrian, you are
Blessings and
up
prosperity, family. Rise and grind.
Have a lovely
Let's
day.
morning,
go.
Belonia. Yellow Heart Crew. You are next up. Sherry, you're next up, girl.
We live, baby. We live, baby. Oh, let me get right. Let me get right on this live. How y'all feeling this morning? Everybody, drop how you feeling in the chat. Drop how you feeling in the chat. Drop how you feeling in the chat. Let me get everybody muted up. Drop how you feeling in the chat, man. It's the perfect day to want more. It's the perfect day to desire more. Today is the perfect day to really desire more. Right? For those who do not know me, my name is Legacy Dom. I'm a Platinum 5000 in this space. And right now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm feeling the best I've ever felt. Right now, today, this morning, I'm feeling the best I have ever felt. Today is gonna be the best day I probably ever had in my life. Today is going to be the best day I've probably looked. Today is day 96 of 100. There's only 4 days left of this 100 series. And there's leaders on this call that still don't have their team on the call. But that's fine. Because that's not going to change the fact that today is going to be the best day that I've ever felt. The fact that there's individuals on the call that could have sent this out as a text message to their brother, their sister, their cousin, their nephew, their niece, and didn't, is not going to change the fact that today is going to be the best day that I've ever had. The fact that there's individuals that are choosing to sit, wait, and watch, to procrastinate, is not going to change the fact that today is going to be the best day that I have ever had. The fact that there's family members that probably don't believe in what I'm doing is not going to change the fact that today is going to be the best day that I ever had on day 96 of 100. Y'all missing this. I'm excited. Somebody hit me up and say, man, you take too long to start. Take too long to start. I can't get on those calls. I said, look, that's not going to change the fact that today is going to be the best day that I have ever had. If you can't wait 10 minutes for somebody else to get on and get what you're getting, and you probably don't need what you got. See, this is the thing. And again, for those who do not know me, shout out to everybody that's on IG Live. I see y'all. You know, I'm acknowledging y'all. Let's grow. Let's grow. Let's grow further than where we are now. Let's take it further than where we are now. Today is, it's Grindset Morning Motivation. This is daily personal development for entrepreneurs. Shout out to everybody that's plugging in on IG. Make sure you send this out to your team. Send a DM out to your team. Get them in front of this information. If you don't have access to the Zoom link, right? Shout out to everybody that's on the Zoom link. Really quick, can y'all make some noise for everybody that's on the Zoom link? Can y'all unmute your mics and just make some noise for everybody that's on IG Live really quick?
Yo.
We popped in.
Y'all are doing well
Let's
this
go.
morning. So glad that y'all tuning in with us today. Woo! Get it.
Let's go.
Let's go, everybody.
Shout out to everybody on IG Live again. For everybody on IG Live, look, start sending this out. I'm gonna give everybody 45 seconds to send this link out. 45 seconds. 45 seconds again. I'm gonna give everybody 45 seconds to send some personal text. For everybody on IG to send some DMs. Let's get it. 45 seconds. Let your folks know Dom is on right now. Dom is live right now and he's going crazy. Dom is on right now and you're missing major value. Let your team know that they need to get in front of this information. At this point, you got to let your team know that they need to get on this in front of this information. If you're on IG Live, look, just take some notes. This is daily personal development for entrepreneurs. Day 96 of 100. For 96 days straight, we've been consistently speaking increase. We could be consistently speaking abundance, consistently speaking overflow. But again, make sure your team is in front of this information. Again, you got 20 seconds left, 20 seconds left. Send it out, send it out. Send it to your mom, send it to your cousin, send it to your brother. They do not have to be a part of our investment group. Put somebody in front of this mindset though. There's no reason why you should be walking around with something that they don't have and you expect them to have it when they join your business. They should come into the business with what you have, with what you know, with what you're listening to. Have you exposed individuals? A lot of us are not getting results because we choose to come sit, wait, and watch. We choose to just participate versus impact. You know how much impact you have by simply sending a text message out to somebody, sending a link out to somebody, just putting somebody else in front of the information. So I'm excited, man. Shout out to each and every single one of you guys that made a decision to say, hey, look, I want more. I'm declaring more. I'm expecting more. I'm looking for more. I'm searching for more. You got to understand that what you express out of your mouth is going to be where your mind takes you. What you express out of your mouth is where your mind is taken. That's why I said, no matter what, today is going to be the best day that I ever had. No matter what you say to me, no matter what you do to me, no matter how you make me feel, I'm going to continue to speak that today is the best day that I've ever had. Let's get it. Everybody drop some locks in the chat. If you locked in with me, you ready to take some notes, you ready to get some major value, drop some locks in the chat. I need locks in the chat. I need the lock with the key though. Make sure you got the lock with the key. The lock with the key. If you locked in with me, drop the lock with the key in the chat. Drop the lock with the key in the chat. If you really locked in. Now look, look, if you really locked in, if you can't find that emoji, you better copy and paste it. What they say, copy, paste, profit. But again, make sure your team is in front of this information. We're going to get straight to it. Note takers are money makers, but again, note takers are not money makers. Look, note takers are not money makers. Applied knowledge. Those that apply the notes, that's the ones that get to the merit. Appliers get to what they desire. Appliers get what they desire. Note takers are money. Look, these are uncashed checks. Of course, you're making money, but you ain't cashing them out. You're not cashing the checks. You can make all the money you want, but if you don't ever show up to that bank and cash it out, if you're not buying what you desire, you a note saver. We got to cash in. We got to cash out. But it all comes down to what you're expressing out of your mouth. What do you look like Big Bird said the other day, run your mouth. Why are you not running your mouth? See, me personally, I got an odd obsession with not wanting to lose. You hear me, Verge? Talking about you gonna beat me in the foot race. This is the third day I done told you. What I express out my mouth is where my mind is gonna take me. Yeah, I'm gonna run my mouth. See, questioning is questioning is, look, how many of you guys ever said, is this possible? You asked yourself this question, is this possible? Me getting to this level where I'm making 6 figures in this space, 6 figures in this business, 7 figures in this business. A lot of you guys are questioning, is this possible? Is this possible is not an option. The moment after you speak and write something, it becomes your future. When you write it down, it becomes your future. How many of you guys know what a vice is? Anybody know what a vice is? Don't worry about the chat, you good. Just write this down. I know what a vice is, I got you. A vice is something you do all the time. See, living life of service is something that you do on a continuous basis. If this is what you do, it's on, look, on a continuous basis. See, when you seek out credit, you're never gonna get it. See, there's a lot of leaders that want credit for what they do. Doesn't work that way. If you're constantly asking for credit for something, most likely you're not gonna get it. I'll be honest with you, you're not gonna get it. Right? So you got to understand that living a life of service is something that you have to continuously, you got to do this on a continuous basis. When you seek out credit, you're never gonna get it. Service to many leads to greatness. Are you servicing many? Are you servicing the few that you have? Are you servicing the few that you have? You're never going to get growth in this business by servicing everybody else's people. Are you servicing yours? Because your few becomes many, but are you servicing the few? Or are you focused on the many? I heard Bryce say this one time. Bryce said, the one that serves the many lives the life of the great, lives the greatest life. They live that life of greatness. The one that serves the many. Are you a servant leader? What are you sacrificing for the team? Are you sacrificing your free time? You got to graduate in your mind to where income doesn't amount to what anyone does. See, a lot of the times in this space, what you're going to do is you're going to work, and then you're going to get paid. And then you work, and then you get paid. And then you work, and then you get paid. And then you work, and you get paid. And then you work, and you get paid. And then you work, and you get paid. And then you get paid. And then you get paid. And then you get paid. And you get paid. Bryce Thompson. But he put in the work. See, a lot of you guys came into this business looking at Bryce Thompson as just, oh yeah, man, he's just a little rich. He started just like you. For many of you guys, he started worse off than you. Doing events, nobody shows up, making phone calls, nobody wants to join his business, called him a scammer before they called you a scammer. Things like this. But as an entrepreneur, you got to know you got to put in the work. If you don't put in the work and be that servant leader, if you're not trying to live a life of service, you're not really going to do well as an entrepreneur. Better off as an employee. You don't have to serve anything. All you got to do is come and do what? Your job. As an employee, all you need to do, you don't need to serve anybody else in the building. All you need to do is show up on time and do your job. See, me personally, my opinion of the job is it did nothing for me but position me to stay just over broke. No matter how much money I made, I stayed just over broke. I never was able to exceed the amount of money that they offered. And I began to realize they didn't hire me, they just filled the position. They didn't hire me. They just filled the position because after they fire me, they're going to refill. Look, they're going to post that there's a position opening. Apply if you qualify. Now, why would you apply for a job that, look, why would you put application in? Apply. To put forth some type of effort. Look, there's action that has to take place in order for you to apply for a job. You got to get online. You got to show up. They're probably going to send you to the clinic. All of these steps are going to be taken. Now, why is it that you take all of these steps and we end up just over broke? Oh, I hate this job. Oh my gosh, I got to wake up and go to this place. I just made $600 this morning. You know, the average individual makes about $125 a day of 8 hours of work. 125. I just made $800 this morning. Yesterday, I made a whole band. That's $1,800 in 2 days. You know, for some individuals that got good jobs, it take them 2 weeks. Some other individuals take them a whole month to make $1,800. I made this money right before Grindset. Both days. Somebody said, uh-oh. Somebody said, uh-oh. It comes down to service. When you get tired of when you get tired, how do you keep going? When you get tired, look, when you reach that level of success, how do you keep going? I asked Bryce this one time. At the phase one, I was talking to Josh as well. I said, bro, you know, you had a great, I was talking to him and Nate, me and Andy, and I was just asking them, you know, being that you at the level you at, you know, how do you keep going? You know, I asked Bryce in Malibu. You already maxed the plan. $750,000 a month. That's about $900,000 a month with bonuses. It's almost $1 million a month. I asked him, man, you at this level. What do you do at this level? Like, how do you keep going? What makes you just keep going? How are you still running calls? How are you still running trainings? How are you still showing up? How are you still doing events? You did it. You're not tired of doing it? I said, how do you keep going? Look, I know you're tired of doing this. He said, no, my focus now is to serve the goal of others. Leaders on the call, are you serving the goals of others now? Is your focus now as an entrepreneur with the other individuals in your organization, individuals that are in your business, are you serving their goals? Are you committed to serving the goals of others? He said it's so much easier when all of your goals are the goals of others. He says it gets so much easier. He told me, I had to write it down. He says when you help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. Control your attitude, bro. I said, okay, control my attitude. He says, focus on what you can control. He says you can control your attitude and you can control your activity. Look, David Amonite says the same thing. Control your attitude and control your activity. These are two things that you can control. This is how you feed your focus. What can you feed your, look, Earl Nightingale. He told me one of his keys to success. He says, when people get hot, stay cold. He said, when people get hot, stay cool. He gave me an example. Earl Nightingale, I was listening to him the other night. My dad was just looking at me like I was crazy. Like, what are you listening to? Listen to some old white dude. I'm like, yeah, I am. And he was just giving a story about, this CEO of this electrician company. And he was at his house one day, and this is like in the 1930s something. And there was a huge storm. And all the power went out at his house, and he called one of his top guys to come over. And it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. The guy shows up, and the guy is just, I'm talking about giving him every word in the book. How could you? And he just going off. He just going off. He just going off. He just going off. And he said, eventually, this guy's going to run out of words. So the guy just let him have it. Hotter than a firework in July. Hot lava, just giving it to him. And eventually he got tired of talking. And when he got tired of talking, the CEO closed the door, went in the house. And Earl Nightingale is saying he was waiting for this guy to just, I'm talking about just fire. He just knew some hands was going to be thrown. And the guy walks inside the house and says, well, that guy blew his top, didn't he? And what I'm really getting to is this. It's like he wasn't even affected by the conflict. He probably woke up that morning and said, hey, man, look, today is the best day I'm probably going to ever have in my life. I don't care if I get cussed out. I don't have anything to say to you. You want to know what the best revenge is? You know what the best revenge is? Silence. You want to know how to really just get under somebody's skin? Don't say a word. Smile. Thank you, sir. Have a good night. Hey, he said, this is what he said. He said, hey, man, I really appreciate your services. So have a good night. The guy had nothing. Look, how do you respond to that? I quit. That's your bad. See, the CEO understood, look, hey, this is a position. I'm not gonna lower myself to debate and argue with you over something that I pay you to do. I'm not even gonna dive into the conflict. Matter of fact, you're such a good worker. I understand that it's an inconvenience, but I appreciate your services. That's the best response he could have gave him. Earl Nightingale also went on, he went further to say this. This is what I really love what he said. He said this. He says, you need to treat every person that you come across like they're a distant relative that's looking to leave you $1 million in their will. Oh, you wouldn't talk back to somebody that's leaving you $1 million in your will belong to you. Oh yeah, you wouldn't dare do it. You wouldn't talk about that. You wouldn't talk about them behind their back. If somebody's leaving you $1 million in their will, oh yeah, that's probably gonna be your best friend, Quentin. Oh, don't talk about my granddaddy. Look, you just bet not. Come on, T-Jack. If I'm leaving you $1 million, you gonna talk crazy about me? Oh yeah, I'll write you right out that will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. But it's not about that. But if you serve everybody like you serve that individual that's about to leave you $1 million inheritance, service to many leads to greatness. Service to many leads to greatness. See, sometimes I want y'all to understand this. Sometimes I want y'all to focus on what you can control. Just focus on the things that you can control. Focus on the things that you can control. Realize the real and the unreal. See, sometimes you just gotta look. I need everybody really quick. Just tell yourself thank you really quick. Just say thank you really quick. Just unmute your mic and just call yourself out. Just tell yourself thank you really quick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mika.
Thank
you, Bologna.
Love you.
Love
Brian.
you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gabriella.
Thank you, Q-Dog.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank yourself. Why are you telling me to thank myself, Don? What are you talking about? See, sometimes you got to just say thank you to yourself for those battles you've overcome, for still being here despite your struggles, for the experiences that made you stronger, for those people, Derek Pose, that look, D Posey, look, for those folks that look, that stuck with you through it all, the relationships you gained in your hardships. Those relationships, I call them hardships. They go hard for you. For the people that shared and cared, for the simple things that just keep you going. See, this is what I want y'all to do. I want you to think about your last 9 to 5, maybe your current right now. I want everybody, look, drop your price in the chat. What's your price? What is your price? What is your price? You signed a contract at that last 9 to 5 stating that you're willing to do X, Y, and Z for how much? What was your price? What did you commit to? You got NFL players signing $1 million contracts. What was your price? What's your price? No, I want the honest truth, Big Verge. I know 800 million. I see that. I'm talking about the realistic. Remember, I told y'all we're gonna have to be realistic. See, you gotta know where you are. Point A, know where you are. Point C, know where you want to go. But where are you right now? The part that we don't want to look at, the ugly truth. I want you to drop the ugliest truth possible in the chat. Point A, you need to know where you are right now. Not a year, an hour. Not a year, an hour. What did you commit to? What was your price that you committed to for an hour of your time? Drop your price. It's a price tag. Dom, why are you telling me to do this? I'm not looking for years. I want hourly rate. There's an hourly rate that you said, hey, this is what I'm worth. I'll sacrifice this, and this, and I'll show up this day, this day, this day, this day, consistently. And if I don't show up, you have the authority to let me go. But this is what I am committing to. What was your price? And it's the thing, because I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not just telling y'all to drop this. I'm not trying to come for nobody. I'm not trying to look. I'll never look down on nobody unless I got the courage to pull them up. Knowing your worth means identifying who deserves your presence. See, I realized this, and this is why I left my job. When people don't give you a good enough reason to stay, they might be giving you an even better reason to leave. I want you to be aware of who truly values and respects your time and your energy. Be aware. See, the crazy thing is a lot of y'all saying, well, I ain't trying to lose this job. This job, look, I'm telling you right now, winners lose differently. I'll lose that to gain this. The question is, are you willing to push yourself to see the worth in this? Some of y'all don't even see your worth in this. You haven't applied to really do what's required in this space. Some of us are not even meeting the requirements in this space because we won't push ourselves. See, in this space, you have to push yourself. In that space, there's a supervisor saying, do this or else. Some of y'all need that do this or else, huh? I respect it. But in this space, you're required to be an independent business owner. What are you doing on a daily basis to become an independent business owner? See, winners lose differently. 10 things you need to lose so that you can win. Are y'all ready for this? 10 things. I'm gonna give you 10 things that you need to lose so you can win. 10 things that you need to lose so that you can start winning. Number 1 is your ego. You gotta lose that. Number 2 is emotional crutches. If you're not taking notes, I'm not coming back. Pay attention to pay the market. I go forward, not backwards. So if you miss one because you weren't paying attention, maybe the TV's on, maybe, look, you're washing dishes. I'm not coming backwards. I can't go back. I'm going forward. Look, the next season, we're stepping into the next season and everybody can't go. Number 1 is your ego. Number 2 is emotional crutches. Number 3 is being selfish. Sheesh, you got to lose this in order to win. Impulsive desires. You got to lose that in order to win. Coping mechanisms. You got to lose that in order to win. Staying in your comfort zone. You got to lose that in order to win. Winners lose differently. The inability to control your anger. You got to lose that in order to win. Recognition seeking. You got to lose that in order to win. A lot of folks are not willing to look. A lot of y'all want to be recognized so bad that you'll quit if nobody recognizes you. Then quit. But when are you going to start recognizing yourself? And y'all can take that part. Look, taking things personal. Another thing. A lot of folks take too much personal. Assuming. But the inability to control your anger leads to recognition seeking. Recognition seeking leads to blaming others. Blaming others just speaks out loudly with exclamation points. Laziness. You got to lose that in order to win. If you're lazy, you're crazy to think that you're going to go chairman. If you're lazy, you are absolutely crazy to think that you're going to go chairwoman. As an independent business owner, a lazy independent business owner will never level up. I'm being honest with you. And if you take that personal, it's only because you identify laziness within yourself, and that has nothing to do with me. I'm speaking to myself. So if you took that personal, you got to remove that because I'm talking to myself. Winners lose differently. Procrastination. You procrastinating on your bag. That's the question. What's in your bag? What's in your bag? I ain't talking about money. Money's the last thing I think about on a daily basis. Money comes to me frequently, often, and abundantly. I'm not worried about the money. I wake up for the last 6 days, I've been waking up to a bag. If you're talking about money, it comes to me frequently, often. I'm a money magnet. I'm plugged in. My network is my net worth. I bring in money comes to me frequently, oftenly, and easily. I don't break a sweat. The most I break is sleep. When I hear that notification go off with that signals chat, blum, 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 bag. Oh, gotta go to work. Put in my look, parameters. Whoop, gotta go to sleep. My alarm is nothing but a signals chat alert. Some of y'all, look, wake up, I gotta go to work. No. I'm at work right now, pushing myself. But what's in your bag? What's in your bag? Don't worry about mine. What's in your bag? What's in your beliefs? What's going on with your achievements? What's going on with your grind? What's in your bag? These are a few things that are in my bag. Y'all want to know what's in my bag? Keep these in mind. Gratitude is in my bag. Every morning you hear me get up and give God praise. Why do I keep gratitude in my bag? I keep gratitude in my bag to keep a positive attitude. Accountability. Why do I keep accountability in my bag? So you thinking about money, and that's where you losing. But winners lose differently. Accountability is in my bag. Now, why do I keep this in my bag? Why do I keep this in my bag? Why do I keep this in my beliefs? Why do I keep this attached to my achievements? Why do I keep this attached to my grind? Bag. Accountability to keep me on track. Oh, we on the up and up. Actions. Why do I keep action in my bag? Why do you think that is? See, I keep action in my bag to keep me moving forward. See, without action, everything is frozen. The cameras aren't rolling. When you're on a set, right, and the director says action, everyone moves. Everyone has to stick to the script. That's the thing. A lot of you guys are trying to look. We're winging it. We're not even sticking to the script that has made multiple millionaires in this space. Action. See, action is going to keep you moving forward. That's why I keep that in my bag. It keeps me moving forward. Creativity. Come on, put creativity in your bag. You got to keep it in your bag. You got to keep it close to you. Why do I keep creativity in my bag? To get my mind working. To keep my mind working. See, action keeps my mind moving forward, but creativity keeps my mind working. Affirmations. Why do I keep my affirmations in my bag? I keep my affirmations in my bag to transform myself. A lot of you guys ask me, hey, how do you do this? How is it that you keep doing this every single day? It's because my affirmations say that I can. How are you so consistent? Because I speak. I am as consistent can get. That's how I'm consistent. I speak it daily. How is it that you keep making money every single day? Because I speak. Money, look, I am a money magnet. Money comes to me frequently, often, easily, and abundantly. That's how. I say it every day. You say it when I say it. That's how. You say it when you hear it. I say it when I feel it. And I feel it every single day. I keep inventory. Jamil, why do you think I keep inventory in my bag? I keep inventory of my rights. I keep inventory of my wrongs. Self-awareness is the key. I keep support in my bag. This right here is support. I'm giving somebody support right now. Why do I keep support in my bag? Why do I keep my mentors in my bag? Why do I keep these individuals close to me? To give me strength every single day. Positivity is in my bag. Every morning I'm giving positivity. Every morning I'm speaking emotional conviction on somebody, on myself. Every morning I'm speaking life into somebody's situation because I understand that I have to be a servant leader. I got to serve the goals of others in order to serve. Look, are y'all getting this? Somebody say I'm hungry. Somebody say I'm hungry. How many of you guys are really hungry? You guys got to understand this. You got to be hungry in this space. How many of you guys know who Reggie Jackson is? Reggie Jackson, the baseball player. Major League Hall of Famer. Reggie Jackson. What I want to know, what I want you to know about Reggie Jackson, look, Verge. His brother was hungry. Reggie Jackson, this is what happened to him. Look, he struck out 2,600 times in his baseball career. The most in baseball history. But you don't hear about that. You don't, look, he struck out 2,600 times. What's 2,600 times 3? What is that? Somebody do the math real quick. 2,600 times 3, what is that? Drop it in the chat. 2,600 times 3. 7,800. Are you willing to swing the bat 7,800 times? This man swung the bat 7,800 times, and you never hear about that when it comes to Reggie Jackson. Why? Because we only celebrate for him for his home runs. He's in the Hall of Fame for some of the most home runs of his time. But he has the most strikeouts in Major League Baseball history. Y'all missing this thing, man. I tell y'all about Thomas Edison all the time. My favorite story of all time. This is the reason why I don't stop. Thomas Edison inspires me every time. Since the moment I heard this story, it inspired me. It took that man 1,000 times. It took 1,000 failures to create the light bulb. Right now, y'all got lights on in your house right now. You better give that man some gratitude. Without Thomas Edison sacrificing day in and day out and day in and day out and day in and day out, people's calling him crazy, you would be in the dark right now. Some of y'all probably would have burnt your house down last night. It's just houses burning down left and right. We got to figure out this lantern situation. Some of y'all leaving the house, trying to get to work on time, leaving the candles lit. Come home, house just burnt down. Somebody better give that man some gratitude. It took him, look, he didn't create the light bulb until his 1,001st time. Are you willing to fail 1,000 times and then try one more time? Again, he understood that every time he tried again, he gained more confidence. Every time he tried again, he gained more knowledge. Every time he tried again, he gained more wisdom. Every time he tried again, he gained more understanding. What are you gaining? See, a lot of you guys aren't trying again. A lot of you guys are just existing again. Either you're taking lessons and learning from them, or you're just taking losses. Are you pushing yourself daily? Because I'm telling somebody right now, every failed experiment, every training, every call gets you one step closer to your success. You got to take a risk. And I'm sure you've heard that before. And I want to tell you why this is important. I want to tell you why it's important to take a risk. You will fail at some point in your life, and you will lose. You will embarrass yourself. But if you're not failing, you're not trying. You got to understand this. To get something, big verse, to get something that you never had before, you got to start doing some things you ain't never did. Imagine. I was talking to C. Dent the other day, and I was telling him, I said, look, too many of us are travel agents. There's way too many travel agents. Way too many travel agents. Capping. See, a travel agent is going to look for the clout. A travel agent is sending people where you've never been. Again, family, you guys got to watch it. Stop taking advice from travel agents. Stop taking advice from these travel agents. They've never been there before. How do you know that they know what they're talking about? Don't get caught slipping being a travel agent. They're not going to put in the work. They're not going to go to the depths. Watch out for the travel agents. They're sending people where they've never been before. Come on, y'all getting this? Don't get caught slipping being a travel agent. See, you got to be like that Mount Everest tour guide. Got to walk them through it yourself. So you got to understand that success is not a destination, it's a journey. See, the travel agent can only tell you about what they heard about the destination. The tour guide is going to tell you about the journey. Hey, look, check this out. At this part in this climb, everybody's going to have to drop your bags. Leave your cameras. You might want to put your boots on this part because look, this cliffside gets a little steep. It's a little rugged. You know, a lot of, look, you might want to put some ankle support on. I twisted my ankle back in 92. Right? You might want to bring everything but your big coat. Leave everything else, but just take the big coat because it's going to get a little steep right here. We're probably going to have to bring some extra rope. Big Bird, you look like you got a strong back, right? You mind helping me carry this in the back? Everybody else, let's go ahead and start heading up. Me and Verge are going to hold it down from the back. I'm able to tell, hey, Verge, so on this part, we're going to have to tighten the rope right here because it's going to get a little steep. We want to make sure that everybody got some good tension in the rope. So if somebody slips, they can grab here, right? Because it's going to get a little slippery coming up, right? About a mile up. Hey, look, let's stop right here. Look, family, look, huddle up. A mile up from here, it's going to get a little cold, right? Let's start setting up camp now. It tends to get a little cold around this time. Look, let's start setting up camp now because it gets dark here really fast. Now that travel agent got no damn idea what's going on. I heard it's really nice out there. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the sun it's beautiful. Trust me. I'm not trusting you. You've never been there before. You working, this is your 9 to 5. When do you have time to go here? When do you have time to go there? Don't get caught being a travel agent. You want to be that tour guide. Come on, somebody missed this call. There's a leader that felt like they didn't need this. Travel agent. There's a travel agent right now that felt like they didn't need this. Oh yeah, I ain't getting on that call. I don't care what day it is. I don't need to hear that. I'm good. You good? You've been in the same rank for 9 months. How you good? You got to get out the office and get in the trenches. We living in the back office when we should be living in the trenches. Get out that travel agent office and get in the trenches, get in the mud with your team. See, and it's the thing. It's too many people playing for the name on the front of their shirt. If you play for the name on the front of your shirt, they will remember the name on the back. When you start playing for the name on the front of your shirt, they're going to remember your name on the back. I am a money magnet. Money comes to me frequently, often and abundantly, easily. I am a selfless leader. My desires are now the desires of others. My sacrifice is solely for the success of others. I understand that the one that sacrifices the most for others lives a life of greatness. I understand this. This is the blueprint. This is the way. I tell people all the time, hey man, don't chase prospects. You got to understand that you got all the value in your hands. We got to start being mentally strong. See, the thing about mentally strong people is this: they move on. They don't waste time feeling sorry for themselves. They embrace change. They welcome challenges. They focus on what's in their power and don't waste time on things that they can't control. They're kind, they're fair, they're unafraid to speak up. Come on, is this making sense to anybody? Let me stop right here. Day 96. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Look cute face. Quinn looking like, hold on, man. It's 10 o'clock. I tell myself all the time, man, I shouldn't have to beg people to put me first. I tell myself all the time. Shouldn't have to beg somebody to talk to you. Shouldn't have to beg somebody to love you. Shouldn't have to beg somebody to care for you. Shouldn't have to beg somebody to try. If they want to, they simply would. You got to have a little more. Somebody drop more in the chat. 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 I tell God all the time, I say, look, God, you're a God of miracles, signs, wonders. Look, I believe in your power. I say it straight up. I say it straight down. I say it straight to the left. I say it straight to the right. In every angle, I believe in you. In every aspect of belief, I believe in you. See, I need you guys to start having a little faith in your abilities to handle whatever comes down the road. You got to start. You got to start believing that you have the strength and the resourcefulness required to tackle whatever challenges come your way. I understand that the future is unknown. I agree. But know this for sure. No matter what. No matter what, you got this. Look, understand that you'll get through this. No matter how worn down you've been feeling lately, the little strength you have left will be enough. That's what I tell myself. Yesterday I was tired. I said, I'm tired, but look, I'm going to talk to 15 people today. And 10 of them are going to be people I haven't even talked to yet. I'm going to push myself. I tell myself daily, you're going to survive what's coming today. Oh, yeah, you're going to win today. Nervous and all, we're going to survive what's coming today. Oh, yeah, we're going to attack today. Whatever the enemy got set up for you, we're going to attack first. While the enemy is asleep, we're going to attack. While the enemy is regrouping, we're going to attack. We're going to stay ready so we don't got to get ready. We're going to have him up on his heels today. You hear me, Verge? On his heels. We on our toes coming forward. He on his heels. Hold on. Retreat. Nah, we retreating too. We coming that way too. Yeah, run that way. We coming from that way too. Oh yeah, you surrounded. Retreat. Nah, surrender. Matter of fact, no surrender. That's what I'm on right now. No surrender, no mercy. Let's go. You started it. We're going to finish it today. You'll get through this. No matter how worn down you feel lately, understand that look, the little strength you got left is enough to get through it. You're going to survive what's coming today. Even weak and afraid, you're going to survive what's coming today. You'll overcome the obstacles in your path. You got to understand, even weak and afraid, 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 you're still going to survive what's coming today. No surrender, no mercy. I'm going to attack the day before the day attack me. Period. No surrender, no retreat, and no mercy. I'm running up in the enemy's camp while he's sleeping. He's setting obstacles. He's trying to set up obstacles for me, and I already set up an obstacle there. So by the time he get there, he's like, hold on, man, somebody been here already. Before you know it, I'm out the bushes with it. Hey, what's going on? Meet me outside. How about that? Somebody said growth takes time. Growth takes time. You're going to go stronger from every bit of what obstacles been put in front of you. It's already done. But growth takes time. Always appreciate where you are in your journey. You got to appreciate where you are in your journey. You got to appreciate where you are in your journey, but do not build a house there. Some of you guys are building houses there. So, oh, I'm going to build a house right here. Oh, yeah, I already got the mapped out. Why are you building a house at P150? Why are you quitting your job at P150? We're so busy ready to jump to chapter 10 when that person that's at chapter 10 been in this space for 2 years. You haven't even put in 2 years yet. You're not even looking to put in 2 years. You're saying, hey, look, if I don't get to this rank by this time, I'm done with this. Drop a 1 in the chat if you said that before. Just be honest. Because I'm going to tell you what to start saying. Drop a 1 in the chat if you said that before. Drop a 1. If I don't get to Chairman 10 by this time, in the next 6 months, I'm out of here. Drop it in the chat. We got to be honest. If you've said it before, if you've said that before, I know it's way more people that didn't say this. Come on, we ain't got a cap. Like I said, don't be a travel agent. The best part about your journey is you got point A, point B, and point C. If you do not identify point A, you will never get to C. If you do not vocalize where you are right now, you'll never get to C. You got to be honest and say, this is where I am right now. But a lot of you guys, that's what I mean by building a house. You want everybody to believe that you're not thinking like that. You want everybody to believe that you're better than that. You want everybody to believe that you're better than them. But a lot of us got to identify and say, hey, look, this is where I am, but I want to go there. Point A is saying, this is where I am right now. Every bit of the choices that I've made and the decisions that I've made have got me to point A, where I am right now. That is the first definite, is understanding where you are. Every bit of the choices you've made in the last 4 years have put you exactly where you are right now, with the exact amount of income you have right now. Why don't we want to identify that? Simply saying, hey, look, if I don't get to this rank by this time, look, I'm out of here. I'm done with this. You know what I say? Until. I'm going to do this until. I'm going to do this until. I'm going to work at this until. You know what Bryce Thompson said? He said, I'm going to work at this until. I'm going to try it again and again and again. Just like I told you. Look, Thomas Edison said, I will do this until. So people were probably telling him, hey, man, how long? Look, you didn't try this 998 times. He said, I'm going to do it until. How much longer are you going to do this? He said, until I change the world. How much more time are you willing to sacrifice away from your family? He said, until. Because when I finally get it, you're not going to be asking me no questions. You're going to be turning on the light switch. You're going to be turning on the lights in your car. You're going to be turning on the lights in your house. You don't understand the vision that I have. I am willing to work towards, look, physicalizing, making real, realizing this vision to everybody else. I need everybody else to see what I see. I understand that Thomas Edison, every day that he failed, he was seeing the lights on the Eiffel Tower. He was seeing the lights in New York. He was seeing the lights in Las Vegas. He was seeing the lights on airplanes. He was seeing the lights on cars. Every bit of everybody that was telling him to quit, he said, no, I can see it. The thing is, you can't. So you can't make me stop seeing it. I'm going to do this until. Sheesh. Day 96 of 100. Until. I'm talking to myself. I'm raising my voice with myself. I'm looking in the mirror right now, telling myself, Dom, you are going to have to do this until. Every day, I'm expecting you to try again. And every day you try again, you will gain. You hear me, Dom? You will gain more knowledge. You will gain more understanding. You will gain the wisdom. You will gain the emotional conviction. You will gain the assistance. You will gain the relationships. You will gain the mentorship. You will gain the mentees. You will gain the organization. You will gain the finances. You will gain the abundance. Come on, you will gain the grace, the mercy, the love, the kindness. You will gain the increase. But every time you do it again, and I look, I need you to understand that you will gain. Dom. But right now, what's your price? Are you committed to that price? What are you willing to do to change the price that you've committed to? Knowing your worth means identifying who deserves your presence. Does Amazon deserve your presence? Does Starbucks deserve your presence? Does Walmart deserve your presence? Everybody drop your career in the chat. Drop your 9 to 5 in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Mechanic, social worker. I love this investment group. Look at this. Does it deserve your presence? I want everybody to unmute your mic really quick, and I want you to vocalize. I want you to literally call that job out. You should be pissed off right now. And let them know you do not. Call it by name. Call it by name. Speak this into existence. Call it by name and let it know you do not deserve my presence.
Midas does not deserve my presence.
Man,
Amazon does not deserve my presence.
Amazon does not deserve my presence.
Bro, you don't deserve me.
The medical team does not deserve my presence.
No 9 to 5 deserve my presence.
Uber does not deserve my presence. What? Going in.
No 9 to 5 deserves my presence. That's for sure.
No
9 to 5 deserves my presence.
No 9 to 5 deserves my presence either.
Sheesh. I definitely set the tone. Set the tone. Set the tone. Knowing your worth means identifying Who deserves your presence? Like I said, when people don't give you a good enough reason to stay, they might as well be giving you a good enough reason to leave. Be aware of who truly values and respects your time and your energy. That's a major key. You got an opportunity to learn a skill set that can literally change your life. Like completely change the life. You can potentially start a business that can literally keep generational wealth in your life for a long time. From this day forward, Dom, I'm telling you right now, I'm betting on you, Dom. I'm betting on you. Until there's no time limit to how long I will bet on you. It takes what it takes, Dom. You're either willing or you're not, Dom. You're either willing or you're not. You're either willing or you're not. You're either willing or you're not, Dom. If you want to achieve high goals, you're going to have to do what it takes. You're going to have to take some chances. You're going to have to take some chances, Dom. I'm telling you right now, if you want to get there, it's going to take more, right? It's going to take more. Men cannot discover new oceans unless he or she has the courage to lose sight of the shore. You got to step off of that beach, Dom. You got to step off of that beach. You got to embrace the wave. You got to embrace the wave. You got to dig in. You got to dig in deep. You got to understand that every time you run out of breath, every time you run out of air, every time you run out of energy, God is going to restore you. I'm telling you right now, but you got to be willing to swim until. You got to be willing to swim until. You got to be willing to run until. You got to be willing to walk until. Look, you got to be willing to walk until. Don't wait for your feelings to change to take action. Take actions and your feelings will change, Dom. You got to understand that opportunity dances with those that are on the dance floor. You better get your feet moving, Dom. You better get your boogie on. You better get your boogie on. You better get on the dance floor and get your boogie on. I'm telling you right now, you better dance until the music stops. And after the music stops, you better dance a cappella until people start to scream, go, 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 go. You better dance until their hands stop, get tired of clapping, until their hands hurt. Until everybody walks away and gets tired of clapping for you. You keep dancing. But understand that opportunity only dances with those that are on the dance floor. Get off the wall. So I speak praises to God on a daily basis. I start my morning off with gratitude. And I say, from the windows to the walls. From this day forward, Dom, you got to start looking at frustration as a positive thing. It's frustration that drives you to improve. I know this. You can't get frustrated with it if you just keep working. You won't be frustrated with it if you just keep working on it. Thomas Edison had to be frustrated, but it pushed him. He was frustrated with people saying, oh man, you're not gonna figure this out. Oh man, how long are you gonna be working on this project, man? How long are you gonna be doing? Man, you still doing that trading thing, man? You still trying to light bulb? What's a light bulb? Electricity? What is that? Light bulb? Drake? You know how many people told Drake, oh man, just stick to acting, bro. Just stick to acting, bro. Nah, you too clean cut. Ah, man, ain't nobody trying to hear all that soft stuff, man. Said, but your girl is. Oh yeah, I'm your girlfriend's favorite rapper. I don't gotta be yours. Yeah, your girl like my music though. Drake, man, he ain't in the streets. Drake ain't in the, his vision wasn't for the streets. His vision was for the sheets. Talk to me. Drake, he ain't even no hardcore rapper. I ain't listening to Drake. I bet you are now. I bet you know all his songs. Light bulb? What's a light bulb? Chairman? There's people telling you right now, what's a chairman? Oh yeah, I'm finna go chair. What's chairman? Forex, trading, making money from my phone. What? Bro, you better get a job. Okay. Six months from now, look, 6 months from then, they was in my business. Somebody drop in the chat, I'm on the verge. I need somebody to declare it. I'm on the verge. I need somebody to really just declare that they're on the verge. No more talking. Day 96 or 100. There's no more talking. I don't want to hear about fear. I don't want to hear about being afraid. This is 96 days later. You just can't possibly still be afraid and fearing something. Because the crazy part is, losers will tell you what they're going to do. Winners will just do it. See, family, we got one job. And I tell myself all the time, you got one job, Dom, and that one job is to get better. Every day I try to get better on this call, on any call that I do. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've gotten better. I don't know who else got better, but look, I got better. Whether people believe in me or not, they want to hear me, I don't care. It could be one person on this call. I'm still going to look. It could be nobody on this call. If the participants said one, that would mean that I would be the only one in this Zoom call, and I would run it the same exact way, and I would record it the same exact way. I would say the things that I'm saying the same exact way. I run this call like it's 1 million people on this link. I don't care who's on here. If I could just get to one person, if I could just impact one person, just one, that's all it's going to take. One person. I'm ending by saying this, and I want you guys to realize this. Make this real to you. The two most important days in your life are the day that you're born and the day that you find out why. Let today be that day that you find out why. The more you're thankful, I start every single morning off with gratitude. The reason why is because I understand that the more that I'm thankful, the more I attract things to be thankful for. I've attracted each and every single one of you guys on this call. I spoke you into existence. When I joined this business, I spoke you into this existence daily. I am a money magnet. I am an impact magnet. Impact comes to me often, frequently, and abundantly. I am an impact magnet. Because you got to understand this impact over income. I am an impact magnet. Money comes to me frequently. Impact comes to me frequently. Impact comes to me often. And impact comes to me abundantly. I am an impact magnet. So remember, opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. You'll never be who you want to be until you're happy with who you are. Until you identify where you are, you'll never be able to start, because you won't even keep it 100 with yourself to say, hey, look, this is where I am and this is what I have. It's going to take discipline. You got to put your insecurities on the table and then just burn the damn table. Just burn the whole table. Discipline is just choosing between What you want now and what you want most. Are you willing to be disciplined to get to where you say you want to go in this business? Because the greatest mistake you can make, the greatest mistake you can ever make in life is to continually fear that you're making one. So I'm ending by saying this. When things aren't adding up in your life, that's where you got to begin to subtract. Life gets a lot simpler when you clear the clutter. Life gets a lot simpler when you start clearing the clutter. When you start clearing the clutter that make things that make it too complicated. We keep complicating the success thing, right? A lot of y'all keep comparing yourself to somebody else. Some of y'all comparing yourself to me and say, I can't get there because I can't do it. No, you don't need to do what I'm doing. The blueprint is simplified. There's so many people that are doing better than me that are not doing what I'm doing. You don't need to be a motivator. That's not who you are. Then don't try to do it. You don't have to do that. Get results and share those results and show somebody else how to get results. That's the blueprint. Period. So I'm ending by saying this before I open up the platform. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. If you change the way you look at things from this day forward, the things that you look at will change. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. The question is, what are you looking at right now? Are you looking at C10 or are you looking at P150? Are you looking at chapter 10 first? Or are you looking at page 1? Are you focused on reading page 1 with intentions, intentionally reading word for word page 1? Page 1 is P150. Page 1 is getting results, getting profit now. The education, educating yourself. You change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. All right, so this is what I want to do, man. It's day 96, man, of 100. We only got 4 days left. 4 days left for this call. Again, tomorrow, you guys should be sending this link out literally after the call ends. Get some folks on the call tomorrow. Like I said, clock is ticking. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for plugging in today. What I want to do next is I'm gonna drop my YouTube channel in the chat. Again, you guys can literally, go to my channel, check out the rest of the days if that you missed. We got 96 days loaded up. I'm so happy and grateful to be in this space. Again, my name is Legacy Dom. I'm a Platinum 5000 this opportunity. Big chairman loading. Been in this space for about 1.5 years. I've been able to be blessed with every individual that's in the legacy. Shout out to you guys. You guys are a blessing. I wouldn't be in this space without you guys just pushing me, just showing up, just consistently working on getting better, not for me, but with me. And that's something to be extremely proud of. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Money Magnets. I'm a Platinum 5000 leader in the Money Magnets investment group. Shout out to Kari Bush. Shout out to Deuce for just exposing me to this value, to this platform. I'm forever grateful. Shout out to the rest of the leaders in MM, C. Dent, Malachi Davis, Jahari, Julian Sims, right? Christopher Marte. Shout out to you guys. I'm extremely privileged to really have you guys as counterparts in this space, just to see what we've been able to do as far as Money Magnets, building this organization together. It's been a true blessing. So shout out to you guys. But again, there's my YouTube channel. Go ahead and click that link really quick. Go subscribe to the channel, man. I'm going to be uploading videos after this 100 series is over. Make sure you guys go on YouTube and kind of get that. I'm going to be going live on YouTube. So you probably have to plug into my YouTube channel to get access to my morning calls. Again, I'm just taking all the value there. So again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you're probably going to miss the link. for these morning calls that I do for YouTube, right? So again, we just trying to just grow the business as well. Again, shout out to Mr. Corey Bush for just extending this great opportunity to really use his Zoom link every single morning to speak to his organization, as I can say, our organization, every single morning. Shout out to everybody on IG Live as well. Make sure you guys are following on IG @_LegacyDom. But what I want to do now is I want to open up the platform for anybody, vocalize one thing you loved about today's call, one thing that you love about this call, what brings you back on a daily basis, one thing that you've learned from today's call. Just vocalize that, just give your interpretation of how you feel about this, as well as one question if you have one. Just raise your hand really quick before we close out. Raise your hand. There we go, Brian. How you feeling?
Hey, what's up, fam? How you doing, Dom?
Let's go.
Fire call today. So I just want to shout out to you, C10 Loaded.
Sheesh.
And just one of the main things I took from this call was, about staying ready. Not only staying ready, but what it takes to grow and really become, something that we need to become in order to get to the ranks and to succeed within the opportunity. But just some of the things that to lose, you said was, losing the ego and the emotional crutches and things that we have to lose and what we need to have in our bag. So I'm just grateful for this opportunity that I'm able to grow every day, that I'm able to learn new things and be around such great people that are wanting to level up. So I just want to congratulate everybody who is on this call, as you made it here to this call. And that means a lot because you are wanting to level up. You are wanting to get to those next levels and get to where you want to go and live your dream. So I just congratulate you all. I'm looking forward to leveling up with you all, and just keep getting the bag, guys. Have a good one.
Let's go. Shout out to Brian. Next we got Denise.
Yes, can you hear me? Okay,
Yeah.
Well, every day I get a lot out of your call, Dom. Two things that stuck out for me today was, when you said it's easier when my focus is to serve the goals of others, and of course, for me, it's every day is I hear you're speaking to me on the action. I know that's it speaks to me very loudly. And the other thing was right here. It said discipline is the difference between what I want and what I want most. And for me, that was like it hit me like different, because that's true. It's like that's so the problem with consistency and with doing everything. It's like, okay, yes, I want to do this, but I want this more, and I need to keep that in, like as a consistent like ping in my head, yeah, there's things I want to do, but I need to focus on what my goal is, and this is it, and this is what I want most. So this is where my focus needs to be prime. And I that hit me different.
Oh, for sure. Let me ask you this: what do you want most?
Have
you written it down?
I have written the big goals. Yes, but that's just it. I still see it like it's there, like it's not like, I think in my mind, I have my big dreams written down.
But it's in your mind.
Not necessarily, huh?
You got to take it out of your mind and put it on paper.
Yes.
So you haven't materialized it.
I haven't personalized it enough. It's like I have written it out like as if it was me, like giving gratitude.
In your mind though, right?
Yeah, I mean I have, but literally seeing myself, yeah, I guess I need to do some more writing about it. Is that what you're
you should
recommending?
write it down. Look, this is what you do. Write it down. What do you desire? What do you want? Write it down. Put it on your wall. Wake up every single day and see it. That's for you too, Big Verge, because I'm speaking to your heart too. I don't know why it's coming at you right now, but get some paper. Write down what your desires are. As soon as you come home in a couple days, Big Verge. Stop playing, man. Somebody drop it. Look, I don't know why I just hopped on you, Verge. In a couple days. Write it down. Put it on the wall. Look at it daily. Check on it all day. Work towards each one of those things. See, if it's in your head, it's continuously adjusted. You're making adjustments all day, which means nothing is ever getting done. Like you said, I got this big dream in my head. It's just a puff of air. That's going to change every day, just like commercials on TV. You're going to see something else. Oh, I want that. Oh, you see something else. Oh, I want that. You're going to see something else. Oh, I want that. Okay, it's like you see something, you write it down, you get that. Focus on that. Laser focus. Discipline. It's like you're focusing on what you want now instead of focusing on what you want most. What do you want most? Is it written down? Like right now, if it was written down, you could tell me, I want this, 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 and this, and this, and this. These are my goals right here. You could have literally read them off right back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And that goes right back into speaking on preparation. Are you prepared? A lot of you guys should be prepared for that.
I have them written down. I do have my goals written down. I just, but you know what I don't have written is more of like what to do now. Like my
no, it's
plan.
It's not even about the plan. It's what do you want? You need point A, where you are right now, written down. What do you have? How much money do you make right now? Where do you live right now? How is your living situation right now? How is your financial situation right now? Point A, where you are. A lot of folks don't want to write that down because they don't want to look at what they have to look at. They don't want to look at, oh, I make $12 an hour. I have a part-time job. I live at home with my mom. I sleep on the couch. No, they don't want to see that. But unless you see that, you'll never know where you start from. You'll never know where you start from if you don't write it down. You don't want to look at it because to you, it may look ugly. But at the end of the day, you're the only person that is living this. You're living in it. So again, you got to write down where you are and then write down the things that you want. Where do you want to go? Point A is where you are. Point C is where do you want to go? If you don't know where you want to go, you're just going to be roaming. If I told you, hey, look, I want you to meet me in California. You're in Florida. I want you to meet me in California. You have no Google Maps. You have none of that. You got to write down where you are right now. Okay, first thing you're going to say is, all right, cool. What city am I in right now? Okay, what do I have? How much money do I have in my pocket right now? Damn, I got $25. How am I going to get all the way to California from Florida with $25 in my pocket? Dang, okay, I got to grind for it. All right, you know what? Let me go wash some cars. Let me go rake some yards. Let me go. Okay, bet. Now, how much is it going to cost for me to get on a bus from California from Florida to California? Like it's mapping it out. But you got to know where you are right now. If I was telling you, hey, Denise, how do I get to you right now? You would have to send me a pin of your address. The address. But the question is, nobody wants to address where they are right now. I'll never be able to find you. I'll never be able to help you if you don't give me your address. Nobody can find you. No, look, you're off the grid. But you got to get on the grid to be able to see where you want to go. There's no MapQuest to this. There's no Google Maps. That's an emotional crutch. Nobody's going to walk all the way from Florida to California for you. Nobody's going to put you on their back and walk you here. You got to say, this is where I want to go. What do I need to do? That's point B. What do I need to do? That comes down to showing up every day. That comes down to calling your mentor daily. That comes down to not just calling them just to call them. Your mentor is not looking for another best friend. I'm being honest with you. They're not. Small talk all day. Look, we're looking to, let's go. If that's what you desire. If point C is what you desire. If it's not, if it's just trading, man, let's talk trading all day. Let's do it. By all means, by every means, let's go. Trade away. But if you're looking to build the business around this skill set, you know, so I know a lot of what I'm saying is it's harsh, it's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth it. So I challenge you, the next time we speak, for you to have all of your goals written down. Point A and point C written down. Point B is what we're going to design together. Point B is that requires both of us. That requires you getting on trainings. That requires you getting information like you got today. Point B requires all action. It means this is you moving. This is movement. Point B is all movement, action. No talking, action. Only time you're talking when it comes to point B, because you got A, where you are, C, where you're going, B, how do I get there? It's all questions. It requires all listening and action. Listening and action, right? If I'm in Florida and I'm trying to get to California, I'm going to pull over and ask somebody, hey, Gabriella, hey, I'm trying to get to California. You know, what direction should I go now? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to take the 10, you're going to take the 10 west. I want you to take the 10 west all the way there. I start to take the 10 west. I start to run out of gas. I pull over. I don't have Google Maps. I pull over again. Hey, look, check this out. Hey, Verge, excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you. Can you kind of direct me to the nearest gas station? I'm in Mississippi somewhere. I'm in Georgia. I see Verge on the side of the road doing what he's doing. Hey, Verge, I see him at a light. Hey, man, can you give me a quick direction to the next gas station? Oh, yeah, you're going to go 5 miles up the street. You're going to turn left. And it should be one on the left-hand side. I think it's a Shell or an Exxon or something like that right there. Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, no problem, man. I'm going to get to that gas station. I'm going to go inside and ask the clerk, hey, how do I get back to the freeway? I'm looking for the 10 freeway. Right now, I'm at P600. I'm not taking my own advice because I don't know how the hell I'm getting from Florida to California. I'm in Georgia now. I ain't never been to Georgia. Everybody know I'm not from here because I got Florida plates. This making sense? At no point in this journey will I take my own advice because I have no idea where the hell I'm going, but I know what, look, how the hell I'm getting there, but I know where I want to go. I'm going to constantly seek individuals that have been where I am trying to go. Verge is from Georgia. He knows every bit of what, look, back roads, front roads, side roads in Georgia. He down to the point like, hey, man, don't go to this side of town, man. Look, check this out. Them boys over there don't play. He gonna tell me straight up, hey, man, don't drive down the street. Stay out this neighborhood right here. I want you to go around, take this back street right here. Don't pull over. Don't look, go to the next go to the next city. That should be a cool gas station. I want you to be straight. Because Verge, no. Hey, man, don't create your own chat. Stay in, look, this is just advice I'm giving you right now. Don't create your own chat. Stay in the chat you in. Add value to that one. You create your own chat. You're going to be the only one giving value in that chat. And it's going to take away from your team. Because when you take a day off, they're going to take the day off because the day's off with you. Stay in the chat where all of the leaders are. Where everybody is. Don't separate your team. Don't take your team away from the fire. Things like that. I'm just giving you advice in this journey. Things like that. I'm telling you guys right now. So shout out to you, Denise. You always ask those challenging questions. I'll always challenge you as well. You a chairwoman loaded. I believe in you. I don't care how much fear you speak. I'ma always speak against, and I'ma always lift you up. I will never look down on anybody unless I got the courage to pull you up, and I'm gonna pull you up every time. You're getting me strong now. You're getting me stronger. And good pull-ups. All right, so good. Well, I appreciate you. Pull up on me. I got you. Let's go. Who we got next? Gabriella. Holla at your fella. Hold on, raise your hand one more time. I pushed the wrong button.
No.
There we go. Where'd you go? There we go.
Peekaboo.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Now we got you. Locked and loaded.
Because I'm going to be heard today.
Let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it differently today. You're gonna okay, so where you said that sometimes you have to thank yourself, you gotta thank yourself. See what I did there? You gotta thank yourself. Thank yourself, you gotta thank yourself. Switched it up on you.
I hear it though.
So I was like, dang. I heard what you were talking about, but then I flipped it. I was like, huh? Think about yourself. Yeah. I got to start thinking about myself and thank myself at the same time. You got to use those two things at the same time.
Facts. Self-awareness.
Yo.
Self-awareness. You know,
get out your own way. Think about yourself before you think about others, but you got to also bring the others with you.
No, that's facts. And when I say think about yourself, I'm really just talking about selflessness.
Yeah.
Think about where you want to go, but you got to understand that you're not going to get there without everybody else. You'll never get to chairman without putting your team first. You never get to chairman without pushing your team or sacrificing for them. So, you know, when I say about yourself, it's like, okay, you got to think about it. Look, the thought is everybody else. That your actions is everybody else. And in, you know, sacrificing for everybody else, you're thinking of yourself. So you're thanking yourself for sacrificing. It's almost like you're in third person. You're part of the collective, yet you're still pushing the narrative of the collective. You get what I'm saying? It's about remaining a student, but remaining a teacher. Never a participant. See, a lot of folks got to get out of participant mode. If you could just get out of participant mode and stay out of participant mode. Participating, individuals that go to concerts participate in the concert by cheering and clapping and singing along. But when are you going to perform? The only way to get on stage and perform is to be prepared. If I told you today, hey, go ahead and start performing right now, would you be ready? If David Amonitier, if I got on the call and he called me out, hey, legacy down, unmute your mic, pull up. What? I'm taking the call. I don't care if it's 7 million people on there. If they call me on stage, look, I'm ready. I got 800 days of preparation. I'm prepared for this. I've seen myself doing this every single day. I'm prepared for this. And that's the mindset you got to have. Are you prepared? I'm not expecting anything else but what I'm prepared for. The results that I'm prepared for. Right? So again, you gotta thank yourself for every single day that you put in that work, but it should be a daily gratitude. Because as you're thanking yourself, you're thanking God. So every time I feel like I need to thank myself, I just give God praise. Hey, God, I thank you for pushing me through. This is me thanking God, but thinking of myself as well.
Right.
So just to connect that, you're thanking God every time. It's gratitude. I'm grateful for the position you've put me in. I'm grateful for the information you've given me. I'm grateful for the impact. I'm grateful for the platform. I'm grateful for this. I am. So again, I love it, sis. Stay plugged in, Gab.
Love you too, Dom. You have a great rest of your day.
You too. Let's get it. Jose, where you at? Zay, pull up on me. Zay.
What's up, guys?
Hey, shout out to my
You guys
Ivan
can hear me?
Tapia loading. Shout out
All
to my Ivan
right.
Tapia loading.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say good morning to everybody here. Everybody that's right here, guys. You guys are getting increased today, guys. You guys are at the right place. You guys are with the right mentor. And bet you guys are with the right mentor. This man right here, man, all praise to him, man. Even though sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like, he's just going to say the same things. Every time I say that, man, and I jump on, I always hear something that hits me. You know, you say you speak to yourself, but at the same time, bro, as an entrepreneur, you're speaking to the minds of all of us because we all want the success, right? We all want the success, and staying dedicated. That sometimes is the hard part, you know, because, dude, I see you sometimes with your baby. You know, you're doing the call, and you got your kid, and I'm like, man. And then I see you sometimes you're on the charts at 2 a.m. I'm like, man, this guy can't get no sleep. This guy's a robot or a machine, right? But we all need to be on that dedication, man. And everybody that's on this call, man, like, you guys took the time to wake up, you know, and feed your mind. You know, that's the best thing you can do. That's the best practice you can have. And what I took from this call, man, today was that until, right? Because things are not going to be easy. Things are never easy. In the real world, things are never easy, man. Everything is a challenge, you know? And but until that day, bro, that we all get it, not just me, that we all understand it, that we all are consistent. Until that day, man, we're going to look back at the lessons, at the sacrifices that we took, you know? And we're gonna feel good that we did that. We're gonna feel good that we took those risks, that we took those sacrifices. Because if we didn't, who was? Right? And you're right. Nobody has to push anybody to make money, to show up, to get value, man. You should not have to push anybody. If they have the mentality, if they have the desire, if they have the vision in their head, it's a no-brainer, man. You're gonna be near people that have the success, that have the mentality, that are the people that are gonna bring you up, right? And that's this investment group, man. Like I have nothing ever bad to say about this investment group. It's the best thing that ever happened to me, guys. It's the best thing. Yes, I know. I'm here off and on, like, you know, Dom speaks to me a lot of the times, you know, like, when are you gonna get out of your emotions? When are, you know? And that's like, man, he's gonna tell me that again. He's just gonna tell me that. He's gonna keep telling me. But until I get it, until I understand what it is that you're telling yourself, that you're telling us, you know. And the other thing that I love today, bro, was the part where you said that there's two significant moments in our lives, bro: when we're born, and when we realize what we were born for, bro. You know, and that's the day you really start living, man. When you really realize what it is that you're here for, why it is that you're here right now. Why is it? Why did you stumble on this opportunity? Was it just because? Because nothing happens just because, man. Everything is is set up, you know, by the one up above. So if you're here, you're one of the family, guys. I love you guys, you know. And Dom, you already know, bro. I'm here, bro. I ain't going anywhere, bro. I got people on standby in Mexico, bro. I talked to your brother yesterday, man. You know what's up, bro. I'm still here, bro. You know, I'm still here, bro. That's all I'm saying. And until, my friend. All right. So that's all I got to say. Thank you, Dom. And everybody, once again, man, do it again, guys. Do it again. And you guys are going to gain every time. Jump on this call again tomorrow, and again the next day, and again the next day. I know sometimes you guys are going to be like, oh, he's just going to say the same thing. But believe me, bro, he's going to say something one day that is going to impact you like, wait, what? That just makes sense to me right now, right? And dude, like, I love you from the bottom of my heart, bro. Like, bro. We're going to the top, bro. All right.
Hey,
so thank you, everybody. Thank you for having me on the platform.
Hey, Jose, I need you at the Houston event, man. We got to run it back. Miami, I had so much fun with you in Miami, bro. You really turned the whole trip up, man. You was like the life of the party. So shout out to Jose, man. I feel like I disrespected you earlier. I called you Ivan Tapia. Look, this is the next Jose Gomez loading. Everybody drop Chairman 750 loading.
Let's go.
I'm telling you guys right now, this is somebody that's going to impact a lot of lives. Once it all makes sense, good luck to everybody. I'm telling you right now, this guy is a real straight shooter. So shout out to you, Jose. I'm so grateful you're on my team. I'm willing to wait until you figure it out, until it makes sense, until it starts to move, until it works. I'm gonna run with you until. So I just want to tell you, thank you, bro. You've been a blessing since you've joined the organization. But now's the time, man. So I love you, bro. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you as well as Tommy. She does look, she's loading as well. So a power couple loading. Shout out to you and wifey, man. I appreciate both of you guys. I see her in the chat right now going crazy. 750 loading. So again, shout out to you. Stay plugged in, and I got you, buddy.
Yeah, man. I love you, bro. Thank you, man.
Let's go, Zay. Hey, that made my day. Jose pulled up on me. Let's go. Anybody else before we close out? You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. Somebody's fighting it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Day 96 in the books. Day 96 in the books, man. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys for plugging in. I'm so happy and grateful to be in this space with you guys. Only 4 days left. I was 8. Almost gave y'all some more. Only 4 days left. Today was valuable. You guys can find us on YouTube. My YouTube channel is at Legacy Dom. At Legacy Dom. Again, that's at Legacy Dom. So make sure you guys plug into that YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to drop it one more time in the chat. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now. My Instagram is at _Legacy Dom. I am gonna be posting this video on my Instagram page as well. So again, go to my Instagram, jump in the comments, go show some love. Y'all got value from this. Right after this call, it will be posted on my IG. Make sure you guys go show some love there. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Like I end every single call, every single day. I'm gonna tell you straight up, like you're vertical. God is always good. I want you to tell a friend on day 96 to tell a friend to tell a friend to move with the movement one time, man. Don't ever look down on anybody unless you got the courage to pull them up, to lift them up, to encourage them up, to look, speak increase, speak abundance. You got to understand that. Look, repeat after me real quick. I am a money magnet. Money comes to me frequently. Money comes to me often. Money comes to me abundantly. I am a money magnet. Money comes to me frequently. Money comes to me often. Money comes to me abundantly. So again, I'm ending by saying this. Look, man, stop playing with your success. Stop playing with your success. Stop playing with your success. And your success will stop playing with y'all, man. I see y'all at the top. It's way too crowded at the bottom, man. Attack the day. Don't you dare let the day attack you. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll see you day tomorrow. Look, tomorrow, day 97. Oh my God, that sounds ridiculous. Day 97. See y'all at the top, man. It's way too crowded, man. One time for the one time. Sheesh.